Okay. All right. We're doing the thing. We're doing it. Okay. Streaming is starting. We're gonna start being productive. That's very exciting. Okay. And we can take this guy, and then we can ping everyone. I did it. All right, we're live streaming. Okay, so in today's live stream, I'm gonna spend a little bit trying to make some cool bass sounds. I watched Kyoto stream a couple hours ago, and I learned some cool shit that you can do. So for one, I learned some cool stuff about Operator regarding the LFO. You can there's the pitch control LFO, and then you can also set the second LFO to like crossfade. I don't know why it's limited. It's limited between either crossfading between B and D or A and C, but like if you crossfade between B and D, you like turn off spread, you can have it switch between a square wave and a sawtooth wave. And that's when it's like at audio rate, so set to high. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Let's get mini meters out. Because we're doing bass sound, so you like most definitely are gonna want to have an oscilloscope, right? So let's pop that guy out. We'll pop that guy out. We'll have the oscilloscope. I don't know, somewhere like right here. Yeah, that's fine and dandy. And then we'll move the camera up just a little bit more, yeah. No, it's like amplitude modulating when it's cool. Kind of weird. Pretty weird. I mean, I'm always tempted to just like start checking LFOs on everything, you know? So like what if we do that? Okay. Hey, what's good, Lucas? Okay, so it's doing that. Like, that's kind of cool. Right. Right, and then, I don't know, we can OTT it. Okay, so we can get something like that, and And then let's get a spell book. We're gonna record out some stuff. We're gonna make a brief mud pie, and then we're gonna try chucking the mud pie into a serum sampler. So let's put that on that. Let's control spread or something. I'm attempting some sound design. Brian, help me out. There's an FM lead from a track I'm trying to synthesize. What's the track? I can try to recreate it. That's always a fun exercise. So we can have this guy, and then we can also put you on maybe level amount. And we'll have the level mostly like really fucking high. And then this high. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of cool. Weird. Oh yeah, let's make sure the repeating phase off. I mean, okay. I wish I could like go in between whatever low is, like whatever low is set to and what high is set to. It being in between that would be pretty cool. But oh, you know what? I'm not even controlling the right fucking. I don't want to control C. I want to control B. Hey, what's good, Exon? I watched a Kyoto stream earlier, and there's some cool shit in there, and now I'm inspired. Okay, we'll set the spread rate down a little bit. And then spread needs to also be down. Well, of course there's a pentagram. Hail Satan. Any day of the week. Okay, so the idea, I mean, this kind of sounds like shit as is, but I'm getting fed up already. Yeah, I don't want it to wub like that per se. Okay, maybe we turn off that now. And then the LFO rate. Okay, and then honestly, I'm not even using the spell book. Fuck it. Can I set? Okay, this is stupid. So the LFO routing, we're crossfading between oscillator B and D, right? So I want to have the purple oscillator FM one of the other ones, but I don't think that's an option because I'm limited to only using these ones. That's so fucking annoying. Jesus, what the fuck? I mean, it doesn't sound good, but I don't know. I've never messed around with these other oscillator types and whatnot. Oh, I see. The track is Spell Conjurers, Artifacts of Sunrise. Found it on Bandcamp. This one. 207. I assume you mean the bass in the background, the formant bass. It's kind of dispersory and reverbed out in the back. Because all the high pitch stuff you can recreate that exactly with just like parallel bandpass filters and pitch bending. The FM vocally lead. Wait, let me get this guy back over. The one that's like super staccato, the like high pitched that thing, or the really growly like low. If you're trying to do the FM lead or the, well, I'm not hearing FM real. Actually, no, yeah, the low pitch vocally dude is kind of FME. In which case, I don't know. We could probably just like try to do something with operator. Yeah, low pitch guy. Okay. Let's get a spray on it because it sounds kind of dispersory. It also, let's give some even harmonics. And then let's get a spell book. I might just switch to a Sawtooth Wave, honestly. You could probably just use a Sawtooth Wave, but I want to try FM. Let's put the spellbook on 2 of these bands, and let's move them like in that range or something. And then we can spin this guy, and then that guy also. Except there's also like some high-end, much higher-end dudes. So we'll enable this guy over here. We'll put that on that, and then that can be in the high end. Right, and then we'll make it wide. Arpeggio guy? Yeah, I can do that after. And then I think maybe this pitch envelope, like a slide amount. And then pitch envelope guy. Decay longer. Hey, what's up, Exon? Yeah, if you use a formant filter exactly, like a precise formant filter, it's going to sound just like the human voice, like the whole time, because it's specifically playing frequency bands that are, are formants. Whereas if you like construct a loose formant filter with like a bunch of bandpass filters moving around, then it goes in and out of synth sound that's impossible to make with your mouth and human voice. And so it's got this cool like morphing like pareidolia effect where you're recognizing like formants in there, and then all of a sudden you're not, and then it's just like noise and bandpass filters. And I think that's like a big part of the whole psychedelic effect. All right, let's see what was the song again? Definitely a lot of FM, I think. Nah, that's pretty good. Oh shit. That's pretty fucking sick, dude. That's pretty cool. And this is not the sound you're asking for at all anymore, but I'm digging it. Yeah, dude, I learned so much about sound design just trying to recreate other patches. If I'm just like left to myself, then I end up just doing the same fucking thing over and over again. So yeah, that's that sound. Let's do the high pitched squelchy dude, right? So this guy will do another we'll just keep doing it in an operator to keep it simple. It's something like wait, let's make this super staccato, so it'll be like just like that, and then we'll make it go like that at some points, and then that can duplicate over, and we'll do that, something like that, right? And then it's faster. Something, I don't know, maybe that's too stupid, but point is, I guess I do kind of hate the pitch controls in operator, but you can get away with like clean pitch controls if you like set pitch envelope to be just like maxed out the whole time. And now this becomes your pitch bend, right? And then we'll take a spellbook, because I've been using the spellbook and everything. You can just use like complex modulation for anything. You can use like randomized LFOs. You can use whatever. And we're going to take that, and then we're going to take this is very similar to what I was doing on this patch, in that, you know, I'm boosting these things, but instead I'm going to use parallel bandpass filters, so that we're going to get rid of we're not going to hear the full frequency spectrum, just the like formants that we're creating, right? So we have one bandpass filter like that. Let's just map filter and frequency, or the resonance and the frequency there, and then let's create another one. And since this is parallel, we're going to do it again right there. And then I'm going to then map the spellbook to all of this. So you can, you know, either you can like manually automate all this shit around if you want, or you can just be lazy like me and then just like map a spellbook to everything. And then you can shuffle everything up on the spellbook. If you don't know what the spellbook is, it's just a two-dimensional LFO, which is like a complex modulation shindig, you know what I'm saying. Then we'll set this that. And then this guy here, we need the pitch bend amount to be like that, and then we also need this to be a sawtooth wave, right? So sawtooth wave. And then yeah, spray is just a disperser. Spray is just like, it's, if you open up the Max MSP patch, it's literally just like 20 all pass filters in a row. So you can get that with like a bunch of EQ8s if you want to, or a bunch of other shit. But yeah, Quack and Neurobases, they're pretty much the, yeah, I was basically getting this. Honestly, we could just take this thing up here. Okay, no, that I don't forget what I did to this. So it's pretty cool, but so if I change that to that and that to that. No, it's very different, but it sounds cool. And then you can just like be more in control with your pitch bend. Hey, what's up, Pokeboy? So, I mean, that's like kind of what it was doing. It's just like a basic squelch. Except, you know, there's like, instead of it being like constant 16th notes, there's occasional like long notes or whatever. And then you can have the long notes where you like automate the pitch bend to go down. Except not... You know, some shit like that. And then if you want it to be consistent, then you can set the spellbook to be synced to the grid. And then now it's going to play the same thing every single time. And then if you want to change it up, you can just change the phase of the spin or the read offset. And so like if I'm like, damn, that shit slaps, right? Or wait, we can set read and spin to off. Why is this? Oh, it's because I have also automation there. So if I'm basically, we can just set this to spin the whole time. And then we can like put this automation here, and then we can put this automation here. And then if I'm like, man, this particular note right here fucking slaps, I can just duplicate this automation over, right? Except let's also make this envelope the same. Yeah. Right? Banger. Fucking banger right there.
You ever throw my squelches through a wave shaper? Just like distort the fuck out of it?
I usually do that if I like... You can get really cool bass sounds sometimes by just like... This will probably sound fucked because it sounds... Like if we take this, sort it out. Okay, I should have not made it all do that. We'll make that go like that. And then we take this guy. Like it's gonna be weird. We slow it down a fuck ton. And then we hit it with a roar. Maybe even slower. I can't go slower? What? Okay. And then let's increase bias. And then bat rack. And then let's grab spray, put that on this. And then wider. And then a delay of some sort. Pretty good. You can get cool shit just like that. So like recording crazy, really fast pitch bend squelches, bring it way, way, way down, and then saturate the fuck out of it. And then, you know, if it's like moving around at like sub level, the pitch bending is just going to create like really cool kind of sub pitch movement naturally with it. I have a couple songs where I've done that. Let me, like this song, I'm supposed to be working on this song in this stream, but right now I'm doing sound design instead. This guy. There's too much noise, there's too much high end, and it's too wide. But besides that, all of those sounds came from the squelches in this build up. I just took those exact same weird ass super vibrato pitch bent squelch dudes and then pitched it super far down and then saturated the fuck out of it and then just cut a bump and placed them around and it works.
Need to upgrade my quack rack vocoder on modulator mode. Fuck with the depth of. Oh yeah, I haven't. I used to put vocoder on modulator mode on fucking everything, and then I kind of stopped. It sounds cool, but also it sounds bad at the same time. And I think it's easy to settle with something that doesn't sound good with it. And so when I was like more of a noob, I used it on absolutely everything because it will take almost any sound and then like raise it to like a B plus or a B or whatever. But like it's really hard to get it to an A if you do that. So then once I stopped using it and stopped relying on it,
I don't know, I feel like I got better, but maybe I was just over relying on it. That could have also been it. I mean, because this sounds sick on this context. Right? These are all cool. We would just like freeze and flatten this. And then we're supposed to be working on, I don't know, making more bass sound. I mean, yeah, this counts as bass sounds. Let's take Serum. Can I chuck you in here? Yeah. Let's do. Oh, these are all pitch bent, so it's not going to be tonal. So I guess we'll just do that. And then what do I do? Smooth interpolation. Oh, but there's oh, what? I guess that makes sense because this is really long, so it's just playing the wavetable is just like these first two samples. Okay. That's fair, I guess. Whatever. Nice sound. Well, what do we got here? All right, this is terrible. It's cute. Okay. That wasn't getting anywhere. Anyway, the thing I was trying to do is I'm trying to just make bass sounds, and then I'm gonna record out a small mud pie. So, yeah. Why do you sound like that? What's with the fucking whistling? Why is one single harmonic so loud? iLok is cool for limiting downloads. I can't use my rag on anything but my PC. Yeah, shout out iLok. Shout out piracy. Shout out pirates for fucking making people resort to shitty, awful ways of maintaining their software in integrity, such that everyone just wants to pirate again instead. What's with the one single super fucking loud harmonic? Y'all hear that, right? It's really high up there, but it's very annoying. Oh, it's because, I guess, something to do with FM. Still one really loud harmonic. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that there's only 64 harmonics here and it cuts off, like... I don't know, man. We'll take this thing. Yeah, I don't understand why that single harmonic is so fucking loud. Okay, let's just record that out for a second. No, this sounds like shit. It needs to be more, let's take this guy and chuck him on that. Yeah, that's way better now. And then let's take an auto filter, and then let's do that, and then let's set you on that. And then might be something with a low pass on roar. Oh, maybe. No. What? Like, I have no idea why that's happening or what I'm doing. I mean, we just got a sine wave, sawtooth wave. We have some crossfade bullshit happening with the LFO. That's about it. Oh, I did that. Anyways, let's just turn roar back on. hopefully the fucking harmonic that's loud for no reason won't ruin everything. Now can I just chuck you in here? Oh, I have to save it. Wait, if I freeze and flatten it, I think that'll still count. Because I did that earlier. It does! Okay, new tech. Alright, so I'm gonna chuck that into that, and then I'm gonna take this guy, and then this guy is gonna be set to mode harmonics, and now oh, I probably need to. I was playing F, so let's move you down 5 semitones, and then come on. Okay, cool. And then so we have that sample, and then now let's just, yeah, fuck it, let's ring mod from B. And then let's add like a tiny bit of distortion. Just a little bit. And then OTT, because that's what you do in Serum, right? Yeah. And then let's bring in another. I just out of habit keep going to basic shapes, even though basic shapes is like already here. Harmonics again. And then we set this guy. Well, this guy we can set. Well, I guess, okay, we're ring modding from B, so then B can be FMing from C. And then 0. And then let's take our chunky rack stuff. Maybe just that guy. Put him here. I mean, that's the vocoder thing, which, as I said earlier, can sound like shit. But if we take all of these sounds again, and check them on that. Okay. And then where's this guy? Is this it? No, it's not this guy. I have another spellbook. This one here. You can also control form and shift. It's too messy, sounds like shit. Oh wait, I'm just moving too fast. And then this LFO needs to go. I mean, there's some good bits there for sure, but then it devolves into shit, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, right. So we can also, how do I choose where I want to automate the selection in the sample? Is that LS? Is that the start? Sample start? Loop start. That is a fucking lie. I want to move this guy. Is this a automatable thing? It is. Okay, beautiful. Okay. That's cool. Let's put FM from C into a macro, and then That's kind of a nice noise. What is that even coming from? I'm filtering sample 1. These guys aren't going out anywhere. Where's the noise coming? Oh, just all the effects racks. Right. Let's also... I guess I can put... Oh, that's all the fucking vocoder. All the noise is coming from the Foreman shift. Okay. Okay. We do need an OTT. Delinquent knows what he's talking about. Okay. Let's get I feel like I gotta make like a drum loop or something to like properly, I don't know, start laying out a baseline thing. Right? So let's just like be really silly with our drums. And by silly, I mean lazy. So that means we're just going to do halftime, right? Because it's just very easy to kind of do that. Except, oh, what? Look at this. Oh, it's off the grid. Whoa. And then we'll grab a snare. Oh, no. Sort by rank. I literally own these Rhizomorphic snares. I gotta branch out, man. No, there's a Resin Language snare. Because we're gonna be making big, angry, honking bass music. Like, that kind of makes sense, I think. And then, oh, wow, it's off the grid. Oh my god. It's so tasteful. And then we'll duplicate that, and then, oh my god, it's off the grid again. Yep. Okay. And then we need drums. I don't know. I mean, it's all Resident Language drums. These gotta be good. They gotta be good and angry. Okay. It did kind of the thing. Let's take all of this, highlight all of you, warp you, and then we're gonna transient gate. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna OTT smash it, because I don't know. Oh, something like that, right? Right, that's the thing. OTT can get hot though with 100% dry wet. Right. Okay. And then we still want like normal hats. That's just like weird glitched up percussion, right? So we'll do something like and then we'll highlight all of these, and then oh my god, it's off the grid again. Madman, he's crazy. Okay, that sucked. And then we just gotta put that back there. Oh, okay, it needs to be on the grid for a reason. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, beautiful. I need to center it though, because it's fucking panned by default. Okay. Back to bass sound. Where's the bass sound? What patch was I doing it in? This guy. We'll have one big honk. One big honk in the beginning. And then that honk will get just a little bit of reverb, like right towards the end. And then we have to get to automating shit, probably. This guy. And then we need more MIDI notes, right? We'll go down to D. And then we'll just go right? Something like that. So that is not and then off the grid. Oh my god, he's moving it off the grid again. It's fucking crazy. And then we go back for automating shit, and then we go turn, oh wait, yep, turn the fucking grid off, thank you. And then we go like bam, right? And then we go to spellbook. Should sound more crazy. And by crazy I mean like good, not like shit. Probably because everything's moving way too fucking fast. I think just like I can't do the vocoder there. Yeah, no, it sounds bad. What are we doing over here? Oh, macro 2 is maxed out. What did I put macro 2 even on again? I'm already forgetting. How do I see? I think I just put it on the scan. I did not. No, or the start. What the fuck did I put? Oh, it's on FM. Right, that's why it sounds like shit. Okay. I should probably know what the knobs are mapped to. Yeah, automate FM. Yeah. And then this guy. And then we can like move this guy around to change it. I changed the scan rate. How does the scan rate work on the sampler? Does it repitch it? It probably just repitches it. It's on repitch mode because it's a sampler, duh. So we're just gonna leave you at 100, right? If you want to do something else, you make it like spectral. And then it goes boom, 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 right? Just some bass music shit. I do hate how you get this like awful comb filtering sound when this is the dry wet is on the vocoder, just because like the vocoder is like a bunch of bandpass filters, and then you get some like bullshit phase problems. All right, let's put a fat rack on this. No, it sounds terrible. I mean, I'm getting like, there's like occasional cool sounds, but it's kind of mid. Then you know how I smash my basses, smashing the fuck out of it, the end of the chain does a bunch of, yeah, I feel like the more I'm smashing it, the worse it's sounding. No, I took off most of the smashing, right? recommending just glue compression. You're putting a reverb and then you're smashing with another glue compressor. I mean, yeah, I could try that. I mean, the Fat Rack is essentially, I think just the source is already just like too complex. Let's set this. Oh, let's change this from ring mod into other sounds. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Amplitude modulation is gonna be the same fucking thing. Sounds kind of boring. Phase distortion sounds wildly different than FM. For some reason, it sounds so noisy. That's weird. What if we, oh, we have the filter on. Okay, okay, bud. All right. Why are you doing that? Oh. Right. I'm learning. Everyone stop yelling at me. We're gonna make the macro chill out, because what was happening was I was FMing something and then it was going into being completely filtered and then distorted again, because I forgot that I filtered it. So and then go back here. Now we can try different things. That's kind of cool. I like how it's highlighting those harmonics so much. Verges for swells. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. I do hate everything. Let's make that go louder, and then let's have this. Oh, I see. Okay, and let's have this guy. You can play. Oh, stop. You're gonna be the, I don't know, one of those harmonic. And then we can you can automate the fucking volume to go up or whatever, and change the timbre with that. Right, that's a thing. We can also, we should probably play around more with this stuff. Okay. All right, I'm getting tired of this. I fucking hate bass music. I can't do it. See, this was much more fun. This is more my speed. Pretty good. Man, I was watching Kyoto live stream earlier, and he just sits there and just tweaks one saw wave, and he's just locked in and just tweaks the same sound just so slowly for 30 minutes, and I do not have the fucking patience. I can't. I get so bored so quickly. I don't get it. I'm trying to get good at that type of sound design, like this shit or whatever I was doing, but I get so fed up so fucking fast. Okay, well, it sounds like I don't know what I had. Right? I don't know. I mean, this is kind of cool. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like what's going on? The drums don't match the sounds anymore. Let's transient get them. Oh, let's take these patches over here. What do we have over here? Yeah, I mean that's what this came from. These are all just super slowed down, these guys, and then reversed, right? What were you? Okay. Why? Used to sound different. Oh, I took literally all the effects and chucked you on a serum thing that sounds like shit now. Wait, it's kind of cool. I just want it to go on longer. Like, there's some really cool moments, you know? I mean, that also kind of... That sound reminds me... This sounds like... it sounds kind of like Kebris. Kebris? Something like that. I like how... I mean, it's a disperse, really high-pitched sound that's been slowed down a fuck ton, right? Okay, it's been fucked with. I fucked with it too much. But... ends up turning into, when you slow it down, because it's dispersed, so like the phase is smeared in the time domain, it turns into like a bunch of fucking kicks, right? Because the kick is just like a sending light pitch bend thing, you know?
Yeah, it's stuff to automate everything within a patch. Yeah, especially because it's like the same fucking sound. It's just you're like tweaking one note and tweaking the timbre so slowly. Like I don't have that fucking patience. I really don't. It's just so much. No, there's no way. Like, better to just make giant racks spit out crazy sound. Really. That's a cool. I like that. Just good noise, you know? Let's duplicate that. You go there. No, these are supposed to be reversed. It's all terrible, but you know, I'm just having fun, man. Right? Leave me alone. We'll give it, I don't know, we'll make it a weird.
That's okay, that's cool. Right? You just change the harmonic. I'm kind of digging that. I don't know, like really, I'm like having fun more than I am like making a decent song, but that's how you get to start making a decent song. Let's grab some drums, percussion loops. Fuck it, why not? Man, why does complex mode have to sound so distinct? It pulls me out immediately if I can like tell something's in complex mode. Right? Let's like mask it with some shit.
Since you're somewhat comfortable writing that way now, yeah, go for it. I think just like personally, it's just not my style of like sound design. I've never been able to do the like sculpting each individual sound in a large thing. Now, the only time I've been able to like really actually do that is when I use like the spellbook, and then I can tweak individually the spellbook. I don't know. Well, no, I think it's because these are like much more dynamic sounds. There's like pitch bending and shit, right? I mean, those are all terrible, but... And like this involves the most painful automation ever, right? Because we have all this shit doing different stuff, and then we have a giant... all these effects or whatever. But I think it's better this way because you're not like tweaking the tiniest thing in one timbre. Right. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take that and then we'll put that there. Okay, that's too much. I don't know. That's not really working.
fuck does granular work? I don't know. I'm tired of it. I'm over all of it now. What if we put a spellbook on all the spectral resonator shit? Yeah. Spectral resonator, fucking decay, stretch, shift, dampening. Why not? And then we give it some of that. Not even looping over properly. Okay, I hate it. I mean, it was fun. It was fun, but I do hate it. So let's move on. We're gonna be productive for the rest of the stream. So to be productive, work in progress notes. No. EP ideas. Okay. Where are we going to this guy? Right. I'm gonna get water and use the bathroom and whatnot. I'll be back in a minute. And there's weird noise on this guy now. What's the noise from, man? No, I don't want to dig through all this shit. Why do I have a soothe here that's just deactivated? What are you doing? I won't question it. I'm not going to touch anything. We have digital clip on. Well, something's up. Why do I have an echo? I don't know. This is an old project. I'm not going to question nothing. All right. I don't know what the difference is between. Oh, it's just the fat rack. The fat rack is making it sound like shit. Just end it there, honestly. I think it could just cut straight out. We don't have to have a ambient outro. I think it could just end right when the drums cut out, right? I think that would make sense. All right, let's check the intro again. We need to add percussion here. Light percussion. The fuck is that sound? What are you? Why is there just like a random noise thing? That's totally new. Oh, it's the fat rack again. It's just misbehaving. Yeah, I think I can probably just cut the outro, honestly. I could just probably just fade completely to nothing. It's probably better to have an outro. It'll help with like DJing and whatnot. It would make it pretty fucking annoying to play live. Okay. Overall, my thoughts are I still think I can mix down and like add better layers for the breakdown and make the breakdown better. The drums still kind of weird at various points. The main synth is too fucking loud and hurts your ears kind of inconsistently, but it's also supposed to be really loud and hurt your ears because that's the point. So it's kind of tricky there. But we're getting there. It's pretty close. I'd say that's like a listenable song start to finish. So I think I'm happy with that. Okay, what else? Let's look at our notes. Fucking this song. I do not want to rework the second drop. I should though. I really should. We're supposed to be productive. Okay, because I'm scared of that song, let's work on... Let's listen through this one. This one's pretty close to done, I think. I think this also is just like a intro outro thing and then maybe some mixing. So I think what I'm gonna be doing for the next a long while is just like every day, I'm just gonna like listen and like pass through each of my songs and then mix it down slightly. Just like make tiny adjustments every single day, refresh my hearing, my perspective, come back, make a tiny adjustment and come back. I found that there's a couple songs I made recently where I feel like I like really fucking nailed the mix in a really good way. And I think the reason why was because I just chipped away at it like 10 minutes, like every stream, 10, 15, 20 minutes every single stream. I would just chip away a little bit, slightly adjust things, and I would just keep noticing tiny other little details. And I think that's a good way to go about it. Because like, yeah, if you spend like, 2 hours straight trying to mix down one single song, you're probably going to end up hurting the song. I mean, you like, you're going to improve the song in some ways, and you're probably going to end up hurting the song in others, right? Because you lose perspective, and so it's like you're like going to patch some things and fuck some other things up, and the next time you come back, you have to patch those things, and you're going to fuck other things up, and then it's like this horrible game of whack-a-mole. Whereas I think if you... Fuck you, Ableton. Stop crashing on me. Whereas I think if you do this like iterative coming back to it over and over again and hack away slowly and like short sessions, then it's much slower but it's cleaner, Well, it's not even per se slower, because you were probably just wasting time the other way around and giving yourself more work. So you're keeping your perspective fresh. You're not fucking anything up. You're just tweaking a little thing and then stepping back and stepping away. And then that way you can like juggle and work on a bunch of different songs. So I think that's the way. I'm wondering, honestly, I might put tweak lyrics on what's the thing, the Osmos sounds.
I might put that song in the EP. I might do like a 6-track EP or something, honestly, because it's done, and I want to have it released, and it's good, and it does fit the other songs. I have ambitions of putting this on an album, but I take too long to release music. It takes me like 6 months to release 4 songs. So my idea was like, I'm gonna release this EP, and then I'm gonna work on this album. But that's gonna take so fucking long, because then I still have this album to work on. And there's still plenty more songs I'm not even including on any of this list. So like I don't know. Like I think goal really, as much as I like albums and want to have things formatted in a nice tidy album format, I really just need to start releasing fucking music, and I need to get over myself and my own like artistic anxieties or whatever. Just fucking release music, because it turns out if you release music, people will listen to the shit because it's released, and if you don't release it, no one will fucking know. So I think that's what I need to do. Ableton is still loading. That's really cool. Let's go to the synthesizer. And right when I finish tweaking the synthesizer, it's probably going to change. I think I hear it. There we go. We have wait, what song even is this again? I already forgot. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, intro, I think mixed these work. I don't like that like really high-end. Wait, is that? No, it's what the fuck? Why are you like this? What are you doing, man?
I'm not 100% about this outro. I think my main beef with the song, it's a long song. It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's pretty fucking long. I usually don't go this long. Main beef with it is we have 4 different 16 bar sections, right? Or I guess they're 32 bar technically. No, they're 16. Whatever. We're at 50. It's 100 BPM. We got 3 sections over here, right? We have 1 and then 2 and then 3. Whereas over here, and then we have a breakdown, and then we just have 2. And I think that's leaving me wanting to hear a third section. However, when I had a third section there, it was way too long. It was like 6 minutes long, and it was just kind of rehashing the same ideas. I think I just have some like stupid, annoying fear of like going outside of like the norm in regards to song structure, which I need to stop that. Pretty annoying. Because I think it's probably fine. It definitely wears out by the time we get here. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Because we have this. Right, so we have like the melody thing, then we start introducing these weird additive modal synthesis stuff, and then we get really fucking abstract and wonky. And then there's a breakdown, and then it's just the more melodic stuff for the rest of it. And these kind of work, this breakdown and the wonky additive stuff all kind of work together to create a really long, like, transformative bridge, you know? Because like we have the melodic stuff basically in the beginning and at the very end, and then it gets really fucking wild all the way in between. So I think that works. I think that's a decent structure. Okay, I did the thing I said I was gonna do. I tweaked the song and mix it down and whatnot. I think this means we're gonna go fucking torture ourselves with this one song that I really don't want to work on. But maybe it won't be too bad. Yeah, yeah. This one's pretty fucking old, I think. 2022. Here, this one. Yeah, this should be a hoot and a holler. It'll be really, really fun. I cannot wait. Okay, we got this song. A lot of tweaks I need to make. Let's figure out what I should even do. I know I need to change the timbre on the melody. I need to fix what's going on in the breakdown, and I need to filter a bunch of stuff. my beef with this song. This is my problem. Okay? It's all really good, with the exception that, like, these little sections here are... It's fucking identical to, like, this stuff over... I'm so tired of hearing that fucking sputtery whatever formant sound. it wears a little thin, but I don't know what else to put there, you know, like some sort of variation on it. Like there is, I'm like there's slight variation in effects on it because I got like an auto filter webbing on it. I'm so fucking tired of hearing that sound. How do I make it good? How do I make it good? Gonna resonate it. I can vocode it. What is this? Let's record all this out. Let's turn off the utility gain. Let's record these chords out because we have like a new chord progression over here, right? So I can record these and then I can try vocoding the main sputtery thing I'm tired of with it. I don't know. We name that vocode me, right? And then we go to these fuckers over here. The vocoder rack. And then external from vocode me, right? And we got and we're gonna have to, we need to flatline this, make it loud. Oh, that's a shame. I hope that wasn't for too long. I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about vocoding, using vocoders, something about that. How you doing, Abnormality? Such a clusterfuck. Why? I mean, I know why. It's because I made the song to be a clusterfuck. I think maybe we'll just have the big oyow kind of part. That'll just be vocoded. Why the fuck? I think I'm just like out of habit. I have my headphones on. I don't need to be muting myself. I'm just out of habit just hitting the mute button. It's very annoying. Yeah, this is in 12. I made this in 2022 originally, which was before I was all microtonal pilled. So, yeah. I did it again. I just fucking muted myself again. It's just out of habit. I mean, oh man, I can't. Oh no, the automation isn't saved. Oh, jeez. That's why it sounded like doo-doo. Okay. Okay. Something like that. Okay, let's go back a second. Let's reevaluate the mix, especially in the first half. I tweaked the main melody synth a bit. Here's a picture of a broom. That is a picture of a broom. Wait, let me verify. Go to channel. Yeah, that is for sure a broom. Yeah. Gotcha. It sounds like it gets low pass filtered or something right at this section, which I don't know why. It's cool in concept, but it sounds like shit. Where did I put the auto filter doing the thing? Auto filter doing the thing. This guy. Oh, maybe it's because it's on ramp up. What a square wave. Make it out of phase and set the 12th notes instead of 24th notes, so it's gonna pan back and forth. Fucking stupid. I don't know, man. That one pretty cool. I kinda like that one. And then we're just gonna make it a little bit less crazy wide, just for that little bit. Yeah? Do we do that again? We do. Okay, you're just gonna be on for that part. Okay. And then the vocoder just blows your fucking eardrums out. Right, okay. Where did I put that? Oh, kill me. Vocoder. Hardly know her. I don't know if I can make it work. It sounds cool, but it doesn't sound, it's not well mixed. And that could just be because I suck and haven't mixed it yet at all, but like I don't know how to go about doing that because it doesn't have any high frequency content. Or the vocoder, the fucking vocoder part. I don't know if I keep muting myself on accident or not. I'm just tapping the mute and unmute button willy-nilly like crazy. Okay, that needs to be like super well defined. Maybe it's because I'm maybe we crossfade between no vocoder and the full vocoder. Yeah. And then we maybe can hit it with like a delay being all crazy right after. All right, it doesn't sound great, but it kind of we're kind of getting somewhere. All right, I think I'm probably like losing all objectivity by throwing myself at this over and over and over again. So let's continue being productive by switching to a different song that needs to be finished. Yeah, yeah, cool. We're all on the same page. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. I haven't listened to this mix in a while. So maybe the song. I mean, last I listened to it, I was like, this song is done. I don't need to do anything. But maybe they'll be different. Hopefully, I won't have to do much. Maybe I won't have to touch it. All right. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Man, I love that song. It's so good. Okay. Let's see if this holds up the test of time. The test of time being like a month and a half or something. It already does not hold up. I don't like the redux in the intro. Maybe we'll start like that. like the... It's just not that great, at least in the beginning. When they start adding layers, it gets better. Why does that guy have such a different timbre? It shouldn't. No, it's just the note. It's just the note makes it sound different. I guess. okay, my thoughts on this song. I don't like I don't like the tail end of some of these basses, right? We have like the initial growl, and then it just kind of turns it, like they all pitch up, and then it just turns into a distorted sine wave. Fucking complex mode, man. Why do you gotta sound so bad? This song's weird. I mean, it's playable. It's kind of clusterfucky. There's a lot of layers and a lot of things going on that probably shouldn't be going on. It's also kind of boring because it's the same. It's the same idea for a long time. I mean, you can get away with doing the same idea for a long time, I suppose, if the sound design and everything is good and if the idea is good. I feel like I really got to make this initial drop a lot better. Just the initial bass sound before we start adding the layers just kind of fucking. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The song I feel medium about. I mean, like, I put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it, so I definitely want to release it. But, like, I feel like people wouldn't really be all about this song. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we have this one. This one, I think I fucked up the mix when I tried to make it. I tried to update the mix so that it would sound better in my mini mix, and then I think I actually just like made the mix worse. So, let's try to undo what I did there on this guy. Look at me go. I'm being productive. I'm not getting sidetracked with endless side quests of tweaking sounds and trying and failing to make other projects. That's exciting and super cool, right? I think that's pretty good. What can we do? I can play the Osmos. Oh, I could also... Where the fuck? Filters. I can turn off my noise gate. Where? Mini meters. Snowball. Okay, that's probably downloading now, right? It is, I think. Hello? Hello? Yes. Cool. Super cool. Wait, we need to move this dude all the way back there. Yeah. Oh, and I have to reset. I have to set the input for mini meters default. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
this is pretty much done. There's just the breakdown is clipping a bit. I tried turning off the saturator here. We'll see if that sounds good. Thanks, Eterno. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this one. I don't really know. I mean, I know how I made it, but like it's just one of those things where I'm like, God damn, how do I top that? You know? Like it all, like I made this in a whole entire song in like 2 hours or something. It's funny how that happens sometimes, and then other songs will take you like fucking 2 years. Like it's kind of, this is adding a nice like layer of like melody and stuff, and it sounds like smooth and I don't know, less intense with this, but also you can hardly really hear it, and it is adding a lot to the mix. I don't know, but I think it sounds fine. Okay, this song pretty fucking good. All I did really is I added a 100 millisecond attack compressor to the snare. I've been really liking this lately. Honestly, I feel like it's been a huge upgrade to my snares the past like few weeks I've been doing this. Is snares that have like a big splash, like a Foley tail, whatever, just splashy shit. Use a compressor with like 100 milliseconds, like just about 100 milliseconds, which is basically just enough for the like meat of it, and then it'll squash the rest of the splash or whatever, and then you just adjust the ratio in your dry wet, and you can get really fine control of the level of your snare versus the tail of it.
which I don't know, I didn't ordinarily do that. It used to be I would always like do like a 40 millisecond attack on the snare, but really that just gets the transient. But like there's so much more meat, honestly. Like snares can last a while. Like this one's like around 100 milliseconds. It's just pretty good. Okay. This song, pretty good. This song, I can ship this one out, honestly. This one's done. And I did say it was done, so that's good. This song's also pretty much done. I need to... I don't know why that's in parentheses. And finish outro on that one. Okay, well, I worked on almost everything on this EP. Still not 100%. See, there's just part of me that just wants to make the fucking album, but I'm just like, it's just so much effort. Because I could put all of these songs into a larger album. I can make this like part of like a 15-track album or something. And it would fit really well, and we'd have up tempo and down tempo, and it'd be all around all the ideas. I don't know. I'll think on that more as I work. But also, it's just like people don't listen to albums. You gotta release singles. It's the way that it is. Like I should be releasing all of these as singles, honestly, but I want to make an EP at the least. So, that's gonna get me. You know what? Let's work on microtonal stuff. This song is in 46 notes per octave, and I really like it. I think it's going somewhere pretty cool. So, I think it's like pretty much done too. Like I just got to tweak the mix for the most part. I'm pretty happy with everything else. So we're on a big, super productive hype thing. And this is for sure going in the microtonal album. This one's super good. One of my best for sure. I like that one. This one probably. This one I like a lot, but when I show it to people, they don't like it as much. Which, like, I know it's like, yeah, fuck what they think. You know, make music for yourself or whatever. But, like, I don't know. I mean, there's a, like that happens a lot, though. There's a lot of songs of mine that I think kind of suck that are, like, other people's favorites. And then, there's plenty of songs that are my favorite that like other people don't like nearly as much. Like here in my mini mix, this song over here. I don't like this song that much, I'm gonna be honest. The Pajara one is the only part in the mix that no one has left a comment. But maybe this is just me. I'm just getting number brained. I'm just getting all number brained and shit. Cause I don't know. I'm looking at the numbers, looking at engagement, algorithms. Oh my god, who's commenting on the right parts of the song? It's fucking annoying. Yeah, this song's great. I love this one. I mean, it could also just entirely be coincidence and people aren't like commenting on that part. That's the vibe. Which yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay. And so yeah, these three
are pretty. Actually, no, that wasn't even. I have 2 Pajaro songs. That wasn't the one I was even talking about. But yeah, that is the one I was talking about in regards to the mix. The ARP slowdown thing, yeah, and it's not exactly an exponential slowdown. I'm doing tuplets. I'm like changing it from like 8th notes into 7th notes and the 6th notes into 5th notes or whatever. It's pretty cool. Because like, let's say, oh god, we're in microtonal world. I forgot. It's 46 notes. So like, let's say we got I don't know, this triad or whatever, right? This guy. Let's divide by 2. Oh god. Do I want it? I don't know. Something like that, right? You got 1, 2. Wait. What the fuck is going on? No, it's supposed to be like that. Okay. Right, it's got like 4. We're in quarter notes right now. I can't. I'm challenged. Okay, I'm just gonna duplicate this a bunch of times. So like, you can make this into double time, and then I'll duplicate this over here, and I'll highlight this, and then I'll drag this out 1 more, and then delete this note, and now we're in. Turns into 7th notes, right? I'll highlight all the guys starting on that note, put that there. I'll drag that out, and now we're in 6 notes, right? Triplet. And then we paste this over again. You move that over. Now you're in whatever quintuplets. And so it's still on the grid the whole time, or a grid or whatever, as opposed to doing like a pure exponential slowdown, which you can also do with an arpeggiator pretty easily, where you would get you just take an arpeggiator, set it to MS mode, and you could just like fuck around with moving that around. You get it very similar, pretty much the same thing, honestly. Okay, this song's cool. So this part we go from diatonic, like a minor scale and diatonic. So this part sounds completely familiar in 46 notes per octave. Then we do a switch up into anti-diatonic scale and 23 notes per octave. And then we get super chromatic and do a bunch of weird shit over here. I think the problem with this, honestly, the song's pretty much done. I just got to work on maintaining loudness through. I might just automate the limiter to move. Honestly, I think that might solve all my issues. As the perceived loudness is for sure not consistent, and that ain't good. That is not good. Something like that, right? I don't know. I'll worry about the loudness and shit whenever I'm mastering and finishing the song. Okay, alright. Today has been productive, I would say. Pretty good. Streaming for 3 hours. I'm getting super hungry, so I'm gonna go eat food and stop streaming and all that stuff. But yeah, we're on a roll. We're gonna be productive from here on out. We're gonna finish music. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna make some fucking artwork. We're gonna release it, and then move on to the next stuff. Because frankly, I need to stop making new songs. It's gotta stop. Just for the time being, you know. I gotta be responsible. So yeah. Yep, yeah, later problem, exactly. It's like yeah. But the song for the most part is pretty much done. I can't think of really anything I actually want to change, honestly, with the exception of like, yeah, it's just some loudness stuff. It's really just like loudness stuff, and like gain staging between different elements. So, yeah. All right, yeah, I'm heading out. Thanks everyone for hanging with me and chatting and whatnot. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. And I'm going to try to go for super long stream. I'm going to be so productive. Oh man, you won't know what hit you. Well, you will. I just told you. I'm just going to stream a lot tomorrow. That's the plan. Okay. Yeah, I'm out. Thanks. Take care, love.